The advantage of absence. Nevertheless, I tell you the truth. It is to your advantage that I go away. For if I do not go away, the Helper will not come to you. But if I depart, I will send him to you. John 16, verse 7. Going away used to be much harder than it is now. In the past, when I was working in another part of the country, or in another part of the world, for that matter, I knew that contact with my wife would be infrequent. Phone calls meant paying long-distance charges. We didn't have a lot of disposable income. The proliferation of cell phones and the internet changed all of that. Long-distance calling is a thing of the past. Video conferencing has made calling home a visual experience. Communication is better than it used to be, but it's still hard to be apart. The heart aches for togetherness. I can only imagine the feeling of panic that must have twisted the hearts of the disciples when it started to dawn on them that Jesus was really going to leave. It had taken more than 3 years to come to grips with who he was and why he had come. And they were convinced that the Messiah was in their midst. God was physically in their midst. However, if you study the last couple of quarters of the adult Sabbath school, you'll find that they still didn't understand who he was and what his mission was. The Bible backs that up as well. But the fact that Jesus had permanently taken on human form meant that he could only be in one place at one time, physically speaking. The church in the Old Testament had been blessed with the pillar of cloud and the pillar of fire that followed them across the wilderness. And before the Babylonian captivity, the Shekinah glory resided above the Ark of the Covenant in the most holy place. Would the New Testament church not also be blessed with the immediate presence of God? It is to your advantage that I go away, Jesus explained. That must have been hard to grasp. How could Christ's departure be an advantage? Answer: the Holy Spirit, the third person of the Godhead. Through the Spirit, Jesus could be anywhere at any time. The disciples could spread across the face of the earth, each to his own mission field, and never be away from Christ. Christians still have a longing, a heartache to see Jesus face to face. That day is coming soon. In the meantime, the same Spirit is present with the church today. And lo, said Jesus, I am with you always, even till the end of the age.